Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Welcome.
Hey, yo. Welcome
Hi,
to
this is Anissa B.
Yo. This is Choirboy Dank.
Welcome to Meet the Others podcast.
See you later. Woo. That was a pretty fun little new intro we got there, huh?
Yes. How long did that take to make?
I'm not sure.
Well,
What would be your estimate on how long that took to make?
like 3 beers later
Right.
and like maybe 2 hours. Just trying to figure it out. Just trying to make sense of what we're doing here.
What are we doing here? What is this? Episode 2?
Welcome, guys, to episode 2 of Meet the Others podcast. I'm Anissa B.
This is Choirboy Dank.
And we are here to pump up the volume, jam. Is that the way it goes?
I think it was the way. I'm not sure.
I don't
What
even
song
know.
is that?
I don't know. It's a song in my head.
Jock Jams 95?
I guess. I don't know.
Should I let that ring out?
Exactly. I was like,
Just getting ready to live in it, and then I cut it short.
exactly. Come on.
Okay, there you go. Jock Jams. Good job.
Shoot, we forgot the
Yeah, we tried.
timer.
We tried to even record a couple episodes that same day that we made that intro, right?
Yes, we did. And, being creatives, and then after you drink a few beers, IPAs to be precise,
Sometimes you let loose.
sometimes you let loose and you do a lot of nonsense on the recording
And
ramble on about things, right? How long was that? Like about an hour, right?
Yeah, it was definitely creeping up on an hour.
Yeah, it was
50-minute range.
It was crazy. But we realized that we were not going to put that
We had to
out.
reel it back. We had to not do we had double IPA, which was double trouble in our book. So
we was double fisted at that point.
A lot of things going down.
Yeah.
So anyways, episode 2, just kind of getting the swing of things. We changed up the way that this is like rocking, I think, a little bit since episode 1, but feeling good about it.
Yep. And what have you been working on this past weekend? Do you want to share that information? Kind of give people a little bit more insight to Choirboy Dank.
Well, I had to finish this weekend. I spent a lot of time finishing the CD artwork and the inside cover and things, little details that I obsess over that, maybe not be that big a deal to everybody else. But so all the pre-orders are going to be fulfilled very soon. And I'm going to add a special little treat for everybody that did a pre-order. So there's still time to do that. But yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, but anyways, finalize all that stuff, got those orders in place. So that's going to be coming very, very soon. I don't know. We've been working on a lot. I mean, there's so many things that we've been working on.
Well, the cool thing about the CD cover and all that stuff that you're putting together is it's so detailed. And you would think that it's really simple to do, right? Because like when I came downstairs, I'm like, oh, you got to be done. It's been a few hours. But it's more than just slapping a piece of art on. You want it to like look a certain way. And
you want it to look a certain way. And there's certain little details that you would think just like come together. But me as like kind of like a makeshift graphic designer, like I didn't go to graphic design school or do any of that stuff. So like sometimes like my kind of like backdoor YouTube way of doing things may not be the most time efficient, but it's the way that I express my art. So it's good.
Yes.
But I think I don't know. I think I move fast. But the thing is when you upload all those little details, you want to make sure that the print doesn't get messed up or like some like little like word or whatever gets cut off the side of the deal. So yeah.
Right.
yeah, so we finalized that, and I got a super dope feature in
Oh yeah.
that I'm super excited about. So yeah, just trucking away, making some new stuff. Excited about it. You've been what did you work on this weekend, honey?
I really have just been doing a lot of like researching with like TikTok and how the algorithm works and what's
Yeah.
cool, what's not cool, what songs are cool, what songs might be a little too ratchet for my age bracket. But then I decided, you know what? I don't even care.
Yes.
Screw that limit. I'm not going to put a roof
No
over my
roofs.
head.
No
You
roofs.
know, this last week,
No
I
floors.
actually drove, talking
Oh
about
yeah,
roofs over the head.
that's a good
Um,
topic to get into.
I guess for me, because I did that, I couldn't really get anything done during the weekend because I was still kind of like shook from the fact and surprised at myself. So, if you know me on a personal level, then you know that I never ever in my life had a license. And all of a sudden, like I've only had my license for maybe the most about 4 years, the most. And I think that's way too long,
Well,
maybe
you think you're
3.
giving yourself too much credit? Yeah.
I think so. I don't think I've had my license that long. But anyways, I have drove to like back and forth to New York. I've done drives towards Dallas, but once we get to Dallas, I'm done. I've done, little drives to New Mexico, and then once the mountains hit, I'm done. But anyways, long story short, this last week I actually drove 2.5 hours away, which is something that I can do if someone else is in the car with me, knowing that like there'll be somebody driving back at least, or like we're gonna switch off at some point. I kind of drove by myself and I actually enjoyed it. I mean, at first I was super scared. I was like really sweaty. My palms were all sweaty and the trucks were very scary. But overall, I feel like I did good. But anyone who's from New York or like from a big city who doesn't drive would understand where I'm coming from. Like it's a lot. It's hectic. You're like, oh my God, I got to think about myself. I got to think about the people on the road as well. But like, I got to be super alert, So, and it was a city. So it was a little bit like, oh my goodness, like my heart was kind of pounding. And then I started watching, Crime Junkies. And when I watch Crime Junkies, sometimes my mind starts to get all like weird. So I'm like, I can't even stop at the gas station.
You was watching Crime Junkies while you was
Oh,
driving? Dang,
I
no
always
wonder no
say
wonder you were
that.
scared.
No. No, I always say that. Why do I always say that?
I think because you're imagining
I am.
yeah, all
I
the things
am.
happening.
I'm like, ooh,
That's why you can't stop at the
whoa.
gas station.
That's why I'm scared to stop at the gas station. But yeah, but it was for me, that was like a huge event, even though it's like so like small in the world. But being that I don't drive that far by myself, it was pretty cool. And like I said, I did some research with TikToks because I want to get back into my special effects makeup and
Yeah.
like really dig deep into that again. It's been a while and I've kind of been on a self-healing journey. And sometimes I don't know how to balance every single thing. So
Yeah,
it's
sometimes
just life, So at the time right now, it's been a self-healing, self-healing, self this. And I think like I want to get back into like my actual like passion and my talent.
yeah, sometimes you really got to dive into things to really to really fully immerse yourself into it for it to work, and then you got to kind of dial it back and have it be part of your arsenal, right? Like
Yeah.
you self heal and then kind of bring back into
Yeah.
the whole deal.
So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing and just trying to figure out different things to talk about and topics for this podcast, Like I want to really dig deep into like figuring out what we can make this platform for everyone.
Yeah.
So,
What and any ideas, any sneak peek things that you're thinking
you
of, or
know,
you just kind of hold that close to the chest for this
I mean, I would
time?
love people to just like comment and like, not that it's not about being lazy or anything. I'm just trying to like, also, I would love to like vibe out with everyone, the listeners and the people who are watching us and kind of see like, hey, what do you want from us a little bit, just so I can get some ideas. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I do also want to, like, educate everybody. Like, definitely we need to come on and have a whole segment about NFTs. I think that would be so cool and
Heck yeah.
stuff, you
I
know.
think that I got to put together kind of like a couple bullet points on like what what to do, what not to do, and yeah, put that together, do a couple of things like that, do some music stuff, maybe talk about music that we're listening to, maybe
Oh
even do like
yes.
a weekly kind of like, hey, these are the jams that we're on right now.
Yes, that would be cool.
Like, been listening to a lot of Pop Smoke lately. Some
I have been too. Oh my god.
there's just something about the Pop Smoke vibes, especially when you're
Aggressive.
like working out or driving. But you got to be careful when you're driving.
This guy will start. He'll stomp on the
I
damn
will
gas, and it's like,
run
what the
through
hell?
something.
Something.
The stoplight, the
Well,
drive through. No.
off topic, but
Oh,
to just bring it back to like when I was driving, I actually listened to Matthew McConaughey's book again,
oh.
Green Light. And I just like, I probably have listened to it about 10 times now. And each time I find something different in it that I'm like, oh shoot, I love it even more. I love, the whole
Oh, we're getting a little interference in here.
Yeah, we are.
Where's that coming from?
I don't know.
Is this thing?
Maybe
Oh,
because I don't have my phone on me.
I don't either. So that's good. Matthew McConaughey, Green Light, no roofs.
Yeah, so it's been about like 10 times already that I listened to it, and I always get something else out of it. You know what I mean? Like whether it be just like his life lessons, or like some of his like struggles with himself, like his inner struggles and stuff like that. But yeah, I just feel like, so whenever I listen to his book, I get very motivated, because it's just like, it seems like he's always going through all these different like,
Yeah, he's a great narrator
yeah,
of his own little journey, and it makes you go like, yeah, like I'm on it. I'm on this green light path, right? Like
right.
I'm down to catch a couple green lights here and there.
Green Light.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a great book. That's really one to listen to over. See, and that's one of those that's like special as an audiobook, because you get his whole like
His whole twang,
vernacular
yeah.
and like way of being. He's a good speaker. So yeah, that's a good one.
He really is. And yeah, who else would you say is like a very motivating, person of like the more?
I mean, we've been going back to that Kevin Hart documentary quite a bit.
Damn, I forgot what it's called now. We was watching it. It was on it's on Netflix at this very moment. It was what, in 2019?
Yeah, I think it was 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, I forget exactly what that one was called. It's not, I want to say it's What's Next, but I don't think that's it.
Don't
But
fuck it up or something like that. I can't remember.
it was like right after he was getting a bunch of flack and he turned down the Grammys, and it was
No, the Oscar. Oh, he didn't want to apologize for another time.
Yeah, maybe it was hosting the Oscars or one of those big award shows or whatever.
So he said, I'm not gonna apologize for something I already apologized for, which is very like,
which is super bold.
oh,
Super
Kevin
and like,
Hart.
yo, settle down, fam. But
Wow.
but you kind of watch it and you go, well, I mean, you gotta
Yeah.
kind of give it to him to some degree. But I mean, that incident, not not part of the conversation, but I thought that just the way that he kind of like handled even that and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff was very inspiring.
Yes, it was.
And like him and his little workout partner during that whole
Oh
thing,
my
like their little
gosh.
relationship, and like then kind of how he like feeds into everybody around him to like to not have them be fully just like Team Kev. Like he's like kind of like they're all like part of his team, and he
Yeah.
brings everybody up almost as equals, and it's cool to see that. And he kind of balances his family life in there during
Which is
that
very
thing.
cool.
which is cool to see.
I think that's what we both kind of gravitated towards, was the fact that like it's like, I mean, he's an actor and it's on camera and everything, but like
Yeah.
his drive for like not wasting not 1 hour of his 24 hours and getting shit done was like a real eye opener for us both, I feel like, because we was watching that while we was laying down in bed, like lazy and like not lazy, but like definitely beaten up from the world for the past few years. So we kind
Yeah,
of,
well, and to some degree, you can relate to like he's getting beaten up by a lot of different
for
people, right?
sure.
So you're like, oh, well, this guy's going through this and he's still kind of like trucking along.
Yes.
You got to kind of take a little inspiration from that for sure.
For sure. Yeah. We saw that and we were like, this is kind of feels like we're relating to that. So yeah, I think after that we just started waking up, even though it was hard at first to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. We was doing it to try to get our goals in and stuff. So I think that definitely was a definite push.
Yeah, it's yeah, that was one definitely another inspiring individual, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Anybody else that you would say? Or
Can't really at this moment really think about it. I mean, there's a bunch of people that I watch on like, the reels on Instagram and
yeah,
TikTok, and there's some just very, very cool uh bunch of people that, I feel like they have a lot of great sprinkles of positivity to like throw at me at some point. Like, I'm brushing my teeth, I see one thing, I'm like, for me it's just about like trying to surround myself with the positivity of I don't want to deal with negative stuff, so I like to
yeah,
hear the
no,
more
for
positive.
sure.
Not always positive though. I don't need it to be like peaches and cream. I'm saying it can be a little bit rough and
Like
still,
motivational
but
type
yeah, it's still
stuff.
motivational. Even if like that one guy that was like super aggressive on TikTok that was like cursing the whole time, like get up, you effing
Yeah.
be the main character.
Oh yeah.
I love that guy.
That's
That
crazy.
guy is amazing. I'm like, I am the main character. Cause he's just so cool. It's like that's his own little twang. Like, what am I gonna say about that? He's being positive.
Yeah.
So what if he's cursing? He's still being he's being positive about it. Like, whatever.
One's a different take on it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Nice. So what's next for this podcast? What are we doing? I think we're at about 17 minutes now. Almost 18 minutes.
Oh wow.
I mean, that goes quick.
Yeah, it does. We just want to continue to introduce ourselves little by little for people who do not know us.
Yes.
And kind of give us a little piece of who we are, and then like slowly move into a lot of the value we want to bring as far as like some knowledge about makeup, like I said before, and music, and
Yeah.
keep moving forward.
Yeah, and I think that even as we grow as like podcasters, it would be cool to kind of like let people know about like certain things we learn along the way, even in this stuff, right?
Yes.
So,
and I'd like I'm right now, like, so I have been putting a lot of like things on a list of targets that I want to kind of, as far as like my body goes, like if you follow my social media, I had a lot of skin removed. So my body is going through its changes at the moment. And I'm starting to work out and I'm starting to like figure out exactly how things are put together when you actually work out and you can see it, like visually see it. So yeah, like I'd love to come on and have conversation about that, because like my list is growing. Like before it was like I need a nicer peach, my legs need some work, and now I feel like I need to get my back in order, like my back and my shoulders and stuff. So I'm like coming up with ideas of like how to work my back. So it would be great. I would love to share that with people who may have went through the same journey as I have. They've taken 20 something pounds off of my body of skin and like liters on my arms. So like maybe someone else went through that and we could kind of like I could, talk about some of
Give
that
like
stuff.
certain like workout tips or different like ways that you're doing certain things. And maybe
Yes.
we can even just talk about that, and then we could, give you can give emails or different like things of that maybe go even deeper.
Yeah, for sure. I would love to do that. And like also talking about like when, you work out really, really hard and your body is still healing. I'm a little swollen after I worked out today because I like was doing like 80-pound stuff. Like, so I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm swollen. And maybe someone has better experience and can help me out along the way.
Yeah.
You know what I
It'd
mean?
be cool to bring in some interviews and stuff like that
Heck
soon.
yes.
Yeah, get people on
I'm
the
wanting that.
phone. Yeah.
Yes, with health and everything, fitness, music, makeup, whatever, like
Yeah.
food. Oh my goodness, I would love
It'd
it
be fun
all.
to hit all those topics, right? Like we
Yes.
could bring on some music guests, some producers, some artists, some makeup people, cooking. You got cooking covered? Did you say food?
Food, I'm not for me. Like maybe I could have like, I don't know,
Maybe
someone that I
we'll say,
know
what
that.
we should do. We should do drinks that we like, drink mixers
Oh,
that we like. We could do
yes.
that. That'll be our food.
Yes. And
We'll
we
do
still
that on
have
music reviews at the same time. We'll do both of those.
we are getting a little thingamajig so we can hang over here, a little sign, a logo. And so we're excited about moving forward with that.
Yeah, we're building out the studio a little bit. We're gonna.
Yes, because right now it's very simple, which is great in a lot of ways, but we want to put our little flair into the mix.
More, and that we're gonna keep dropping more of that every week. So it'll be cool to see how that grows.
Yes. Things are just back ordered or we haven't really fully decided on the person who's going to create the stuff.
Yep.
There's too many people that are very talented and we just want to make the right decision because we can't touch it, right? We can't see it. It's something we would have to like pre-order. And what if it comes and it's like really big or really small or it looks not like what we expected?
Yeah, we got to plan on how to hang it right and do all that stuff, but it's coming. We're gonna get it done.
Yes. But
that along with a lot more merch. We're gonna be dropping a lot of fun things.
Oh yes. I've been working on some more. I don't know if anyone knows. This is my first ever crop top sweater. My Be Strong from Anissa Be Strong on Instagram. But yeah, I created this. This is for domestic violence awareness, victims, family, and just people that are still like possibly active victims, and still going through it and not finding a way out or whatever. But I wanted to make something so that way I can give back and just do something for a community that I actually really care about quite a bit because I'm a survivor and I'm a warrior, and so but I have some designs and ideas that I want to come up with something really cool. So for some more, looks and stuff. So yeah, just hold on tight, guys.
Yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff coming. We got some Meet the Others coffee mugs on the way.
What do you guys think about these though? Let me get up.
Oh no. These are some custom jammies right here. We should. Oh no. I mean, which ones are better? Look at mine. I got the. Oh, where? I mean, those are pretty fly too. Yo, which one's in the comments?
Sneakers off. Get your sneakers off the table.
Yo.
Nah, I'm obviously being cozy today because, like I said, my stomach is swollen. So,
and we are on a grand total of like 2 hours of sleep. So if the energy is a little lower than the last episode, maybe a little of that has to do with
our child kept waking up every 5 minutes,
all night long,
and then I went to the gym at 4:30. All night because I'm like Kevin Hart status. No,
we was rocking at 3 hours of sleep, maybe, possibly, if that.
Yeah, I've been up since 2:30 because.
Oh, I've been right along for the journey.
We're not competing here. We don't compete.
She's doing a whole lot of dropping a whole lot of eyes over here.
We're teammates. We're on the same team.
Yeah.
Don't be in the boat.
I had this. I had the.
Don't
I
be
had
in
the.
the boat. Try to.
I
sink
had
my
the
boat.
Thunder. I had the Thunder 45 right at 4:00 in the morning too.
Shoot. I had the 45-minute run with Jess Sims, and then I decided to take on a whole back exercise
Shout
that
out
I
Peloton.
created. Yes, shout out Peloton. You are always in our hearts.
Peloton.
Peloton. Can you please applause?
I think we're at 25.
Applause.
Applaud to the Peloton.
Yes, Robin.
Yo, Adrian,
Buddhabombs.com.
Maurice. Yep. Maurice, as I like to call him, is really my favorite guy. I don't know, go to, because the Thunder 45 is really a sweet spot.
It really is for him. He gets real excited about it.
It's a good all-in-one.
It's awesome, guys. If you guys are like kind of like nervous to go to the gym and be in public setting, but you have like some treadmills, not treadmills, like you wouldn't have like a bunch. Maybe you would.
Got a couple treadmills at home.
Bicycles, ellipticals,
throw
just
that
the whole
Peloton
thing.
on.
Now, but honestly, that app has like everything, and it's like what $13?
$13 a month.
We are
something
not
like that.
sponsored by Peloton.
Not
yet.
at all.
Not yet.
Just fans, but
just super duper fans, and we like, yeah.
Believe in it. There's just too much stuff on there. There's stretches, there's yoga, there's boot camps, there's running, there's indoor running, outdoor running. So like anything that you can really kind of get into, they got, which is
and during
dope.
COVID
Stretches.
time, that was like our life.
Yeah, that really we really fell in love with it during the COVID time for sure.
Man.
Because it was hard to go to the gym. So that was like had to get it done.
Yep.
Got the bow flexors.
Yes.
The little multi-weight, the Peloton, ready to rock. Baby, you getting tired?
I am getting tired. Where are we at? I'm sorry,
I think
guys.
it's time. I think it's time. We're at about 27 minutes.
All right. Well,
till next time.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We will definitely, tuning in and also listening. I didn't say that last time. I'm trying to get better at like tuning in would be listening too.
I would think so.
Really? You're right. You're right.
Thanks for tuning in, watching, listening, all that stuff.
Yes.
If you like it, follow, subscribe, like, and tell your friends about us. But yeah, we're gonna keep coming at you every other week with just some conversation and
grab your beers.
Yeah,
Today
grab
we're
your
not
beers.
doing beers. We're tired.
Yeah, this was not the week for it. Yeah.
No. So, but stay tuned, guys.
Stay tuned.
Also follow us on our social media platforms on Instagram and Facebook. We're also on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and
anywhere else you get the podcast. Yeah.
Apple Podcasts. We're in a few podcast places, which is kind of cool.
It's exciting.
So that's exciting.
Yeah, that we wasn't doing that last episode. We wasn't really had that fully worked out, but now we're delivering to all the places and things are going down.
Exciting.
Well,
anyways, guys.
Till next time.
Bye. Hey, yo. Welcome.
Hey, yo. Welcome.
Hi, this is Anissa B.
Yo. This is Choirboy Dank.
Welcome to Meet the Others podcast.
See you later.